If you are a liquor brand, you can be right here for sponsorship of silly shit.
Yes, sir.
Euphoria.
Nah, fuck this part. We're going to this.
Is that what we doing?
An habitual liar too, but don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
This is a good opening of the pod music.
Yes, sir. And he's not charging any of us for this too. Like a real one.
What a good guy.
Drake would never.
No, both of them are.
Really?
Drake's some videos as well.
Yeah, I'm out the way, I'm low, okay. The island right here is remote,
Did you hear the story about how
thinking about no
they got the
reaper,
copyright
nigga,
off?
I'm reaping what I sow, okay.
Nope.
Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Hell, okay. Made his own voice.
One of Kendrick's boys made a reaction video and got flagged.
And I might
And
do
so
a
he
show
called
today.
Kendrick and asked
To take it off?
to take it off, and they took it off of everybody's.
Like a real king.
What's a lame? Always a lame. Oh, you got the money, the power of fame will make you.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Returning Back podcast. It is your host, Oscar Daddy. Direct Poppy, Jameson Poppy, a.k.a. Mr. Let Me See What's in the Pants, a.k.a. just playing in a relationship, and I really don't. Another
Jesus
week, another
Christ.
episode. Of course, we are back here. It's good to be back. I mean, my home country.
We
Canada.
back.
It
That's racist.
don't do that. Niggas don't know the last time we recorded was, it was a little while ago, like maybe almost a month. And then a lot happened in between that. So we're going to cover that. But I have some interesting people on the couch this week.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and start with the newbie, Doug.
That is me braiding my hair to start out the gate. Yeah, don't mind me, guys. I just gotta look nice for the show.
They kind of got to mind you. You're on the pod.
Yeah, we definitely got to mind that.
Okay,
So we gotta
fine.
mind
I'll
you.
let it go. Hi, folks. It's nice to be here, bro. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
This
thank you
is-
for coming on, bro.
Hey, man. You know, when you said roll through, I was like, hell yes. I love. Honestly, podcasting with you and Marlon is so much fun now. Like, not to say it wasn't fun originally.
We got him.
No, it's good.
But over time, you know,
You get used to certain
You
things.
get used to
It's
things.
a nice little
It's
dynamic
nice.
that's changed, for sure.
and it's been fresh. It's been fresh.
And he's got a younger perspective. You know, we're old.
Yeah.
You guys are not old.
Well,
You make
he's
me feel old.
I'm relatively still young.
But even Norm, like, it's like when he tells people his age, people are like, there's no way.
Yeah.
Like, he's a vampire.
He's not,
Yeah.
he's not only young in face, he's young in spirit.
Exactly.
Very young in spirit, and I
Yeah.
try to stay young and up to date with my information and keeping up with the culture. But it's tough, which is why I stay surrounded by guys.
That's why
like
he
you.
has me. That's
Yeah.
why Norm has
Exactly
me.
why
Yep.
I have.
I am
Marlon
his
around.
cultural Rolodex.
I have, guys. Like, shout outs to the homie Addy. I got fucking just people on the streets that have an ear to the culture,
Yeah.
and they just give me the intel and make me seem like I know what's up.
Fire. Perfect. And also the other voice you guys hear is...
Marlon, what's poppin'? We apologize for the sunglasses, guys. We just smoked. We don't want to
Nah, nigga,
disrespect
what the hell?
Duke's pod.
Nah,
Yeah.
bro. I wear sunnies on here all the time.
Okay, cool.
And I don't
cool.
smoke, so I'm just being ignorant.
Yeah.
All right, so ours is less
priorities.
ego-driven.
All right, it's all right. It's all right. This is what we're doing already. All right, whatever.
Could have been braiding my hair then, but I was too busy getting.
We've
high.
learned so much about Duke since our trip.
This is exactly what I want to talk about.
Roomies!
That's what I wanted to get into. I mean, we went to South Africa. You know, shout out Extra Gravy. First of all, shout out to you guys for bringing me on Extra Gravy for one, and then also bringing me onto this trip. This was incredible. It's my first time
amazing.
hitting the continent. You know what I mean? It's like, obviously, me being Congolese, it's been a goal of mine to go back home, and then to have this kind of opportunity to go to Africa, come into my lap like this, it was surreal.
Brother.
Like, a lot of times I just sat at home like, there's no way, dog. There's no way. You know what I mean? It's like you literally just like,
Although we did make you pay for it.
yeah. No, but no, that's what I'm saying. You guys made me pay.
We tried our best.
Let me hold back.
No.
We tried our best to,
And dog, that is
alleviate
literally,
that.
I paid the flight, bro. Like, everything else was covered. Like, the spot we stayed at was beautiful.
Fucking
The
beautiful. Hey, we
food
moved them
was
on up
covered.
to the big house. Listen, me and Norm are just setting the
Yo, you
breadcrumbs for a future diss track. So that we can say, yo, we brought him home for the first time.
We made this nigga,
brought you up to the big house.
This nigga never see the pH.
He never had a view in a hotel room.
Oh my god, that's so.
No, bro. Like, yeah. So, like, I covered. Like, the flight was covered for me, but you guys definitely, try. But I had to cover the flight, but everything else was covered, so it was fire. We got there, and that was an incredible time.
Yeah, man, bro.
The rooming situation initially, I was kind of scared because,
Yo,
we didn't know what it was gonna be like. We were like,
there's a lot happening
because I got added on last minute, right? So they're like, yo, like you might have to crash on the couch, and I'm like, you know what? It's cool because I'm gonna be in South Africa. It's new. It's cool. And then Alicia was like, yo, we have an extra bed. Like, do you wanna? And I was like, nigga, because the way I'm picturing it is one bed, or one room, two beds.
Traditional
like,
hotel room.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's weird. You guys are a couple. Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
see or hear that. I want to throw you guys off. Like, no. And she's like, no, like, it's yours if you want it. And I'm like, no, I think I'm good. So I'm like,
Imagine they didn't ask you to leave the room. They just fucking
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't want to be in that
clapping
situation.
cheeks right
Yeah.
there.
No. So, but then the actual
And they're both tall,
They're
too.
just
You
big dog.
couldn't even like hide it.
There's no way they're fucking silent.
I just pictured them making out right beside you. Then Alicia going like this.
Duke.
hilarious.
That is too
Man, I
funny.
wish Alicia was here, man. She was supposed to be here too. I guess just scheduling and stuff. But
Mom life.
yeah, exactly.
Mother's Day
Mom
weekend
life,
for
man.
her,
Mom
man.
life.
She's got a lot of mom stuff to do this weekend.
Yeah, but the hotel we stayed in was amazing. The setup was crazy too. Like, it was an apartment style hotel.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you get in
yeah.
there, and there's 2 separate rooms, and each room
Big
has a
living room.
bathroom, huge living room, kitchen, all that shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is
Fire.
nuts.
It was fire.
It was incredible.
And then it got even more fire.
yes, let's get to that. So this nigga almost got robbed.
So we all got into our, well, we didn't get into our rooms when we first got there. They put us in
Yeah.
one big room.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was our first hint that, this hotel's not regular, right? That first room.
They're still getting used to their new renovations because
Yeah.
they didn't always look like that.
Exactly,
Apparently.
exactly.
They just upped it, so I think they're just still like bringing it back
A
up
transition,
to
yeah. And
Yeah.
shout out to Masangita Towers, you know.
Yeah, man.
They
held us
looked
down.
out for us.
Big time.
Our rooms were initially dirty.
Oh shit, I forgot
That
about
was
that.
the first problem.
Yeah.
code. Alicia's room out the gate.
Shout out
Alicia's room
Alicia,
out the
man.
gate.
Yeah.
My shower had someone else's hair in it. And we went down. We told them. They immediately cleaned it.
Yeah.
So everything was good there.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
the
these
pillow-
guys were leaving. Oh,
The pillowcases. Yeah, my pillow.
that was
Your
you.
pillowcase. Why a big pillowcase?
No,
You
'cause
remember he posted that picture of it, the video of his pillowcases, and they were like dirt
had
underneath
all
the
the-
underside.
Oh.
They had some like grease or whatever, and I was like, "Damn, what is this?"
Oh
you
my
know?
God.
And I was so mad because I was just like, "Haha, Alicia, sorry, my room was fine."
Yeah.
Right, and then I woke up the next day. I'm like, damn. So I hit them up.
Yeah.
They're like, so sorry. And this is adding on top of everything that
Yeah,
Marlon was just
exactly.
about to say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then they were going out somewhere to the first like little activity
Okay.
to meet David Mashabella.
Yes.
And me and you, I believe, were staying back.
Yeah, we
me and
stayed
you
back,
had
yeah.
stayed back. So you're in your room. I'm over in my room. We're down the hall from each other, and we know there were camera guys that had came and met up with
We
us
met
prior.
so many people, yeah.
That were gonna be joining us along all our activities, and so I went and fell asleep, and Norm was still there, but I knew he'd be leaving in like 5-10 minutes. I wake up about half an hour later. Okay. I hear footsteps. I'm like, why is Norm still here? What the heck's going on? The footsteps sound a little heavy for Norm. I was like,
No one put on weight.
And I'm like, Norm, y'all didn't leave yet? Crickets. Just more footsteps walking towards my door,
That's terrifying.
right? Yeah, this person didn't even,
Yeah.
no acknowledgement. The door opens, and to my dismay, a young Negro popped his head in the door, and I was like, "Who the?" Remember, I just woke up.
Yeah.
This is like within 10 seconds.
It feels like a dream, bro.
Yeah, you know when you wake up midday.
Yeah. Oh.
It's like not the same as waking up in the morning.
And
You're like,
also, it's still like
where am
jet
I?
lag
Yeah,
a
yeah,
bit.
Jet lagged. We're in a different country. I
Man.
woke up like, where am I for
Exactly.
a second? And so now this guy pops his head in. And he's like, yo, bro, hey, man. Yo, my stuff in there. I'm gonna be right back, man. I'll be right back. I'm like, he dapped me out my sleep.
Yep.
And I'm like, all right. I didn't know what to say. I'm like, okay.
Is
I'm
this
like,
one of
no,
the cameramen?
there's something I don't know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
There's something. This is too
Because it makes no sense. Yeah.
There's something I don't know. So I'm like, I hit y'all up. I'm like, yo, is the cameraman supposed to be here or something?
Yeah.
And he's gone by now. And I see his luggage and birth certificate on the table.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is he supposed to be here? And they're like, no, the cameramen are with us. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die. Okay.
The call is coming from inside the house. That's that
I'm like,
moment.
call security.
and mind you, all the groceries are all over the counter.
Dog.
Bro.
There is so much sign of human life when you walk through this door that I completely understand getting off the elevator, still looking at your phone. You think you got to your stop.
Right.
You walk to your usual door and it's not yours.
Right.
But once you see human life,
Yes.
things are about.
And you dap the person. That
And
makes
you
no
dap the
sense.
person.
Dap someone you don't know that's in the bed
Saying, I'm coming back.
and say, yo, I'll be right back.
Right away,
What
I
was
was.
testing the bed for you? Did you think I was like an employee? The mattress is good, brother. Like, what are we doing here?
The moment I look into a room and see somebody, I would be like, "Oh my god, I'm
Yeah.
so
I'm
sorry."
in the
what
wrong
hell?
room.
Oh my
Secondly,
gosh.
the moment I hear someone say, "Yo, Norm, you haven't left yet," I'd be like,
Facts.
I am not Norm. Yeah.
"I am going to quietly and discreetly."
You know what it is? You know what the
try and
problem
exit.
is? Not enough racism out there.
What do you mean?
Please
The
elaborate.
apartheid,
There's
bro.
so much black people out there now.
The apartheid
There's so much
started
black
there.
people out there now that there's no sense of, I didn't have that sense of fear that I usually have here.
Oh,
you
true,
know
true,
what?
true.
That's a
true,
good
true.
point.
Do you know what I mean?
I know exactly
Walking
what you
around,
mean.
I wasn't like, oh, shit, they're going to think. No, I know what you're going to think, nigga, because you
Yeah.
nigga.
Exactly.
So I'm like, I'm not thinking anything of it. And I think that familiarity was like, oh, yo, what's up, man? Like, it's all good. You
yeah.
black, I'm black.
Exactly.
I can stay here, right?
It's okay. You can chill here. It's fine. Don't even trip, bro.
Bro, so security comes, takes his shit, brings it downstairs. Now I'm like, locking the doors. I'm going to his room.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, I am not standing,
like,
I am not sitting back
Where's
there.
Ezra?
Yeah, I'm like, where's that, bro? Where's the tallest man in South Africa?
The big man.
We got a 6'5" nigga here, and he's nowhere to be found. So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna just chill. And then after that, there was something else. Oh, our keys. They were supposed to get us an extra pair of keys. They didn't do that.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Then the keys stopped working for the elevator.
That's right.
Oh, Jesus.
So we had to go and deal with that again now.
Yeah.
And there's something else that happened that it's slipping my mind. Something else happened, and she came up and apologized and started bowing down to us.
Oh, that was
bowed
so.
And I was like, please
Don't do that,
do
please,
that.
please.
I'm like,
Oh,
please.
I'm so sorry.
She's like,
Forgive us.
and
Auntie,
she
no,
bowed.
get up.
I'm like,
Yeah,
please, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm like, we're in Africa too. This is crazy.
No.
I'm like, please
Right
don't
away,
do
I was like, God damn you white people. Look what you've done.
Yeah.
Look at your fucking work.
So then she's like, listen, we apologize. There has been so much you guys have had to deal with since being here. And that is not how we want to reflect our hotel.
Yeah.
You know what was even worse? Okay, this is the one part I left out because I wanted him to talk about all the stuff that happened between. At that point,
Yes.
I had already reported the second situation where I looked at the pillows. I'm like, oh my God, this pillow too?
Yeah.
Because I looked in, I was like, okay, they changed it up.
Yeah.
Cool. Boom. But I didn't flip over the pillow.
Oh, shit.
I just looked at the top. So I'm like, cool. So I woke up the next morning and I looked and the pillow was flipped over and I'm like, God damn it again. And so I hit him up and that's when she was like, we're so sorry for all the mistakes that we've been making.
Yeah.
But by that point I realized it was my hair. It was my gel.
Oh,
it was my
shit.
gel.
Oh,
Like I would apply the gel right before I go to bed.
We got him.
Put on the do-rag and go right
I
to
was going
bed.
to say,
and
like,
it was
no
still
direct.
wet.
Damn. Oh, shit.
No
Okay.
dewy, straight to the pillows.
Crazy. Crazy. With the
Straight
gel in your brain.
lubricant
I hate everything.
to pillow.
You're nuts.
You must be turning it over in your sleep because you're like, ugh.
Yeah, exactly. What is that? Oh, disgusting.
What is this, flubber?
But no,
then-
I didn't know
yeah.
about all these other things that were happening.
Yeah,
I thought it was
man.
just a weird guy coming in. So
There
I
were
mean,
so many things.
Weird guy who I saw all week, by the way.
Yeah.
I saw it only once.
He
the
didn't
elevator.
acknowledge me at all.
That's
He
hilarious.
didn't even remember it happened.
That's
I don't think.
hilarious because I remember seeing him once. He had no shoes, and he came on the elevator, right? And I was like, "That's so weird." And then you were like so calm. You're like, "Oh yeah, that's him." I'm like, "What do you mean it's him?" It's like he's the guy that walked in. Why are you so calm?
No, because I
been
can see
seeing him
how
the whole time.
unhinged the unhinged pattern. I've been seeing him, and so what I think happened is they brought his bags up to his normal room, and he went up to his normal room the normal way he would have, and he probably thought none the wiser. Just went in the room, saw his bags, was like, Because it's the same room.
Oh, God. Yeah,
Where'd that guy go?
Something's
That was testing out the mattress.
I guess that's my room.
wrong with that guy,
Oh man. But yeah, then she's like, listen, we have 3 penthouse rooms available. You guys can go and look at each one, and whichever one you guys think is your favorite, take that.
She goes,
said-
I'm going to give you 3 options, but I'm going to move the couch to the one that I think you guys will choose.
Oh shit!
And she just brings it up to the one we were in.
Yeah, she brought a whole couch over there.
She did it herself.
Gave us
No,
a
not
new-
herself.
Well, so you guys are crazy. That's crazy. You gotta let her
Super
do that.
wild. I mean, yeah.
You make your auntie do that.
Hey man,
She can put it on her
I don't
back.
work here.
She can put it on her backside. one
liability,
time,
brother.
Guys are watching. Hey, watch it.
it's a liability, man. Hey, I don't work here.
Nuts.
Paperwork.
Yeah. So you guys end up picking the penthouse.
Penthouse with the immaculate views, 2 floors,
Bro.
3 bedrooms, 3 washrooms.
Yeah, and these guys.
Central AC.
These guys from the group chat popping it, saying, "Yo, look,
Oh.
yo, we live it like
Because
this."
you know why? You know why? We wouldn't have done that, honestly. There were so many moments of humility for us
Yeah,
that we were like, okay, well, you know, we didn't get the balcony.
yeah,
We didn't get the view.
yeah.
It was Alicia, dog.
We'll eat this.
Yeah.
Then we went to the room,
Yeah.
your room, and where you, Alicia, and Ezra are.
With the
Yeah.
with
And
the
we're like,
thing
ah.
swung open,
Yeah, that view was
balcony.
This is
the
after
breeze.
10 seconds ago.
Yeah.
We just
We
spoke
just
to her
found
in the
out.
hallway on the way to your room. She bucked us in the hallway, and that's when she told us all that shit. So we didn't say anything yet because we didn't even see the rooms yet.
Okay.
We just know we're getting a penthouse in the sky.
Yeah.
So then we go inside your room,
Yeah.
and you guys got the doors open.
Man, that view was incredible.
You and Ez are doing a photo shoot,
Yeah,
the sun
yeah,
setting,
yeah.
they got the view popping. I'm like,
Yeah, man.
we're both like, yo, you guys, man, you
We're
guys really
living.
got the best room. Like,
Yeah.
I said, I'm so jealous we didn't get the balcony. Alicia popped her head out the room. Guess we got the better room, huh? Me and Norm looked at each other and went,
We got it.
Yeah, I guess so.
guess so, man. What do we know? You
man.
got the better room, brother.
Oh, Alicia's fault, bro.
It hurts.
Oh, it was blessed when she came up there and looked at that room.
Oh, she was sick.
Oh, sick.
She was sick to
Sick.
her stomach.
Disgusting.
Wait, no, shout out to Alicia because for one, like you guys mentioned, when the room was dirty, she was on her Karen shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I needed that.
She
'cause
needed that.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah, like it's dirty, but I'll figure it out. She's like, no, unacceptable.
Women will not put up with that bullshit.
Yes, that's a fact.
Everybody's girlfriend is the one that gets mad. We put up with it and say, yeah,
It's fine.
whatever.
No, order it the way that you want it.
Exactly.
Okay, order it the way
Yeah.
you want. Don't
Exactly.
she did that.
Don't take that
She
shit.
even did
You
that
know
with
what
the
it is?
steak.
Women don't have
I
a
rate
fear.
it though. I rate it.
I-
Women
Yes,
don't
I
have
rate
a
it.
fear of getting punched in the face.
That's exactly what it is.
So they can complain
They can pop their shit, yeah.
very frequently, any way they want.
What are you
really.
gonna do? Hit me?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
They don't operate under that fear where we
What
are
are you
like,
gonna
we get
do?
popped in the nose at
Yeah,
any point.
easily. In the middle of your sentence. But yeah, so back to Penthouse. You guys get that spot. You guys are popping in the group chat. I'm like, this shit
Well,
looks
we
nice.
get a side group chat. We're like, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Like, immediately it's like, yo.
'Cause, yo, we were gonna tell M
Come to
take
death
the
row,
room,
nigga.
man. We was gonna tell M, yo, we
Yeah.
got an extra room. This is for you. But then we're like, maybe.
But we're like, I know it's awkward
Not
for
like
Duke down
Luke.
there right now. He probably feels very like alone because you're in there with a couple, so it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they're spending time. Plus, you don't want to impose, like,
Exactly, yeah.
so it's like I'm like Duke's gonna want to be with the man them for
Of
sure.
course, yeah. Definitely. You guys reached out like, yo. I'm like, okay, let me inspect the room today. Don't forget about it. I'm like, okay. I'm there.
Inspect the room, nigga.
And then
Calm, bro.
I bring my suitcase
Pause.
the next day, or even was it that night or the next day? Anyway,
It's that night.
That night.
I got there and I'm like, yo, this spot is crazy. Like this, it was so spacious. And then
Yeah.
there was like 2 floors. And
AC
I'm like, oh,
in every room that you can control for your own.
that
room.
was the best part.
That part was wild.
My room was like 19 at night. I'm like, I love this. 19 degrees.
Before we had to
Yeah,
open the window and catch a vibe.
Catch a breeze.
Nah,
It
it
would
was-
get so hot in our crib too, man.
Yeah,
Bro, it was incredible.
I was amped that we got out of there, man.
And that, like, yeah, that's the rest of the stay. Basically stayed there, and the rest is history, man.
The rest is
Yeah,
history,
yeah,
brother.
yeah.
It was a fun time, especially. I love the club night.
Bro,
Club night was so fun.
that was very fun, and even to your earlier point about like not feeling unsafe out
Mm-hmm.
there, that's exactly what it was. It was just there was nobody on some weird, You know, like I'm popping
There's
my
no
shit.
Goonie shit, bro.
No Goonie shit.
No
Nobody
Goonie
looking down at
shit.
anybody else. Sections are literally vibing with each other.
Even if
at
there
the
are
spot.
goons out there, they're probably still dancing. So it's
Yes.
like you couldn't tell.
That's exactly. I couldn't tell who was the goon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everyone's being friendly. Everyone's smiling at each other.
Stylish.
Shorty was teaching us how to do the moves at the club.
Me
bro,
and Duke learned.
exactly. That shit was fire.
That
man.
shit was fire.
Nah, it was, bro. It was an amazing time, and I just really like being out there because you know, like everyone looks like you, like Norm too, and like you know, you
We saw 2 Asian niggas the whole trip.
we did.
Yeah.
Two of them.
I was like, I know we'll find them, man.
At the Nelson Mandela Square.
At the tourist spot, of course.
Yeah.
They had no cameras out, surprisingly.
Yeah,
They're just
yeah.
chilling. But yeah, that night
That night was, bro.
super wild. Especially my favorite part about it was nobody was on their phone. Like nobody was on their
That's
phone.
true.
Everybody was.
No one
catching
was
a vibe.
content
Yeah.
creating at all.
Everyone was laughing, smiling.
Yeah.
Like it was no grilling and any of that shit.
At all.
And then number 2, we didn't hear no Tyler. We didn't hear no Drake.
Yeah.
We didn't hear
Yeah.
no Kendrick. We didn't hear nobody but South African
Yeah.
artists.
I'm a piano.
The whole
That's
night.
it. The
Yeah.
whole night. And it was a vibe.
It was.
I didn't expect
So
it to be
vibey.
that much of a vibe without
Bro.
knowing the words.
We got a shout out from the
Shout
DJ as
outs,
well.
yeah. Shout out
Yeah.
for the
That was hard.
DJ.
Shout out Toronto, extra gravy in the building.
That'll always get your pussy wet a little bit.
All right.
You know, shout out by the DJ.
Your Ducey was getting red. Your Ducey.
My little Doochie.
My Ducey.
Doochie getting a little moist.
Your
Get a
du-
little
your
mention moist.
your dum dum.
Dum
You get my dum
The
dum.
girl with the tightest doom.
Doom is fucking nuts, bro. Oh my god.
That's
Well,
fucking.
that was
By Dunani. One Dunani. Give her Dunani.
oh fuck, man. And then we also found Bertrand.
No, I'm searching for another one.
Yeah, I know he is. Whatever he's selling, he's cooking.
I'm not going there though. I was like, no, that would nowhere.
I want to hear. I want to hear.
It was Filipino. I was like, deck.
I was gonna say Doc. Get real
Doc.
Caucasian.
Nice ducking.
Man. But Bertrand. So we found Bertrand as well. That was like a
Oh,
spot
Bertrand
that,
Cafe.
that reminded me of a
The
Apartment 200.
SAAPT.
Yes.
Yes.
Bro, it
The
was
place where Asian Cisco was born.
yes. Oh my god. See the footage now.
Like, oh man.
Nah,
Honestly, there was that one chick that performed before me that I was like, oh, she cute. I gotta fucking Cisco out right now, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta represent. But that was fun, man.
Yeah.
That like that moment. There was like the worry that, oh man, you already have attention. Being the guy that stands out, don't bring even more attention to yourself out here. The strip was right there.
In the hood.
Everyone was just like, don't.
We're in the hood.
They're like, don't leave this patio.
Don't take your phone
You know?
out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they were telling us
Don't
so
breathe.
many things. Yeah.
They're like, don't take your phone out, but make sure you watch out for pickpocketers. So I'm like, what? Do you want my phone in my pocket
You
or
were
not?
telling you
Like,
put your wallet in your front pocket. Like
Yeah.
they were really scaring me.
They
And
were,
then I
yeah.
got out and I was like, oh, this is Eglinton West.
Everyone was just vibing.
This is just
bro.
Eglinton West.
Yeah. Nobody's looking at us weird. Everyone's kind of like, oh, where are they from? Americans.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, definitely not.
Just
but-
automatically assume we were Americans for sure.
Yeah, but now
Even Americans assumed we were Americans.
Yeah, that was
Remember
London,
we
right?
walked past those niggas
I was like,
in
yeah,
London?
yeah. Like, oh, definitely Americans, and I'm like, oh, no. Like,
That's hilarious.
God,
nah,
I hate
it really
that.
was. But now you killed the karaoke, bro.
Thank you, man.
That spot itself. We went back the next night too. The food was fire
Food
there.
was good.
Oh my god, that steak,
Steak.
Seafood
The chicken
was
burger?
fire.
dog. That chicken burger was cool, but the steak was cracked,
That venue, period.
Yeah.
That venue was so fire.
bro. There's
If
so
y'all
many
go to
rooms.
Joburg or Baboneng,
Yeah.
go to Bertrand, man.
You need to.
It's apartment 200 on steroids.
It really is.
They
There's
got
like
a
four of them
smoking
shits in one
lounge.
spot. Yeah.
Oh,
You
this
could
little
burn
smoking
your weed,
patio
bro.
area.
If you bring Shorty there for like a first, second date, dog.
Me and Norm were over there
that shit.
smoking. We met so many people without moving.
Just sat there
We just
smoking.
kept coming over to that corner. And then there's one lady who owns a record label for like 20 years who just
What?
gave us the entire history and breakdown.
Oh, I think I know. I think I saw that.
SA
that lady.
music.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was crazy, bro.
That's
It was a lot.
incredible, man.
She just missed the blunt.
Just missed it. Yep.
Damn.
Poor thing.
Damn. But no, back so earlier you said we learned so much about me. What did you learn about each other? I want to say.
Well, we know about each other already. There's nothing we learned. I didn't learn nothing new about Norm. Y'all learned that. Y'all learned that Norm be cooking in the morning and chefing it up.
Yeah.
And he's super resourceful. But I already knew all this shit.
Yeah, no, I definitely learned.
We learned about you, nigga.
All right, yeah, we'll get to that. But I learned a lot about both of these guys, man. I learned like Norm chefs it up. Norm is very resourceful. He's also the peacemaker. Like anything is going on, he's like, yo, guys, chill. And he's always helping someone in any type of way. We'll be going somewhere, and it's like, where the fuck's Norm? He's literally helping an old lady cross the street. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I'll be right there. And it's like, oh shit, in every situation, like interesting. And it's like, yeah, Marlon again, just being the person who's like, I don't know, whatever, we'll do it. Like, he's like, yeah, don't overthink it, just do it.
With the flow, dog.
That's exactly what he is.
That's
and
it.
nah,
when I'm on vacation, I do whatever the group says.
yeah, that's exactly.
That's it.
Yeah, and also very patient too. I think.
He's very patient. You would think.
No, yeah, I think the whole group is very patient. I'm gonna say
I think we learned patience.
yes,
Patience.
yes.
I'm not
Patience.
patient. Norm knows me. I'm a very impatient person.
Really, you held it together, man.
I tried my best, brother.
You,
Remember, impatient spells I'm patient.
I just had to remember. I'm like, you didn't pay for this.
Yeah, this is free.
That's all I kept. I'm like, you didn't pay for this.
yeah. Yeah.
Which means you don't have to control your destiny.
Yeah.
Destiny will find you. Like, let's just go with the flow, make the best of every situation, which
Yeah.
we did. I feel like we lived to the fullest out there. Me and Norm still found some grade A1.
Got some
Yeah.
pangs.
Oh,
Some
yeah, yeah.
pangers.
Yeah.
In a
Some backwoods.
in decriminalized South Africa.
Yeah.
Yep. Found some
Ooh.
backwoods in Maboneng. That
Yeah.
was a great moment.
Oh, right out the first store we went to too. I'm like, I don't know if this place will. And you're like, hey Norm. I was like,
I was
oh
like,
my
yo,
God.
that hookah store. Yeah. It's the
The
one.
one.
Sure.
And
Right
then
out the gate.
even finding the dispensary 5-minute walk from us, that plaza was clutch for us
Yeah,
all
Plaza.
trip.
Like
Which-
pizza next to it as well, right?
Which also never had weed, by the way.
Yeah.
Every time we'd
Never.
go, like we ran out, but the
2
dude that
days, I
worked
think
there
we got
would
weed.
always like
Hook it up.
hit up the streets and hit us. I'd rather the street shit. So when
Facts.
he would come back with like the Mylar bags with the nice branding, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this is it. And it was gassy. It was, and it was the same price as shit in Canada.
And good food over there too. They had a
Shit.
Greek spot, nice lamb. They had,
Oh, yeah, this guy
Chucky
is Chinese
chow.
food.
I love
bro.
that this guy's like
Singapore fried noodles.
This guy
Yeah.
said these guys have great food, but ate Singapore noodles
The whole
on a
time.
daily
Yeah.
basis.
Like 3 times a day. Like, yeah, you
Y'all
guys
saw
are-
me get it in London, and you should have known then. I got
Yeah.
it twice in
He,
London.
he
Yeah.
did, man.
And
From
you
the
should have
same
known
spot.
then.
Yeah,
Norm
yeah.
knows me. Once I start
Yeah.
eating something I like,
Yeah.
I don't stop.
You don't stop, yeah.
He will not venture out, but when he does venture out and find something new, buddy, he will
Sticks to
colonize
it. That's what I had
that
last
dish.
night.
It'll be like, this is mine
Singapore
now. for
fried
life.
noodles?
Singapore fried noodles. Nigga.
course you did.
Shout out to
Of course
Perfect.
you did, bro.
I dropped these girls off in New Hope King. They wanted to get some food. I'm like, I ain't going to that fucking place. dog.
I ain't eat on no Kendrick menu.
I told them to get the Kendrick Lamar special. They didn't get it.
Yeah, and I saw the video of that. This doesn't look that good.
Can anybody tell me what the
$16.
fuck a blammy is?
It's a done.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's a
It's a
gun.
gun.
Oh, okay.
You ever heard that?
Yeah,
I
blam
thought-
out. You never heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this was a food. I know
Oh,
blammy,
okay.
but now like you're at New
Shrimp
Hope
fried
King,
rice with the dip sauce,
shrimp fried rice,
spicy
and
shrimp
your
and
gun.
the blammy,
Okay,
shawty,
cool.
cruddy.
I
Yeah.
get it. And
Yeah, man.
I literally looked up like, I am the chef here. I should know what this
The fuck
dish
a
is.
blammy is?
What is a blammy?
Blammy recipes is crazy. But no, we learned a lot about each other. This nigga farts on the plane. Fucking guy.
Yeah.
Cereal pooper, for
Yeah,
sure.
and you
I
guys
let
were
that
able
go.
to sleep like babies on the plane.
Not
which
me.
is- you were snoring, bro.
Yeah, but that's like for 15-minute intervals. Like I was not getting any quality sleep.
I couldn't sleep at all.
That's unfortunate.
Very. You know what I mean? It's like the way back
Yeah.
then God was smoother, but the way there, bro, it was bad.
The
Like,
way back, you had a whole row laid out.
oh yeah, it was lit. God looked out. God looked out. Had a whole row. I'm here, like I mean, laying down, watching movies, getting up, taking a shit on the plane.
Oh,
Coming
I can't do that,
I
man.
did it twice.
I didn't use the
Yeah.
washroom once on either plane.
You're
Really?
that's see
nah.
once again your patience thresholds or your or
Mind
like,
over matter, man.
Yeah, nah.
I'm like,
There's
there's so
certain
many
things you
times I was
do.
like, I need to use the washroom. Like, not on here.
even when I was when I was with Alicia waiting for the buffet and y'all were just sitting there kind of waiting for us to eat and
Yeah.
then, but then you guys are like, nah, we're gonna get out of here. But sitting there, you're like, nope, I'm waiting for Singapore noodles.
Yep.
And I'm gonna sit here hungry
Facts.
for as long as it takes. I'm gonna have. I'm like, we're
I
about
know
to
it'll
have
be worth it."
African buffet.
Yeah.
Which was amazing too.
I just know me. I don't want to insult anybody's food.
Yeah.
That's big for me.
You wouldn't
I
have
feel
liked
like
it.
I would hate if it would hurt me, even though I know everyone's taste buds are different. It would hurt me to make food and watch people go.
Exactly.
So I'd rather just not even indulge because I know me.
Let's stay there. I hate that so much, and that happens a lot when you're dating, right? People like, you first start getting to know people, like, I want to make you some food, whatever.
Yeah.
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not gonna you're not gonna try anything, and then you try it, you make a face, and they're upset. It's
Exactly.
like I was telling you, I didn't want to try this.
Yeah.
I don't even get myself into those predicaments, so that the frustration is that I won't try it, and I'm like, but I know me, and I smell or see something visually that I know I'm not gonna like, or even texturally, I'm not gonna.
Or texture.
Like it could taste great.
Yeah.
If I don't like the way it visually looks, like okra tastes great. I hate the fact that it looks like saliva is dripping off this bitch.
Yeah,
so I will never eat it.
Alien veggie.
Yeah, man. Like I'm not eating that, but I know it tastes good.
No, for sure.
So it's like if I'll have it fried or some shit like that, where it's not looking like that, but I know me, so I'm not gonna even bother.
Yeah, no.
When I was trying to I was really worried that Alicia wouldn't be open to the bully beef. I knew right away that was like.
She had it as a kid,
Ezra,
and she had a problem with it, I think.
Yeah, she had like an issue. There was like a rat tail or I don't know, something happened.
Something crazy happened when she had it the first time.
I just don't like it. Yeah.
And then
You don't like a lot of things.
No, and that's the thing. With Alicia, because she eats a lot, and I was like very nervous because I know she doesn't know how to hide her displeasure.
That's true.
So, but with you, I was also like, but I also know you're particular. So like, if you don't like it, whatever. I'm not even gonna.
Damn.
He doesn't give a fuck who's around though.
What was that?
He'd be like, "Oh, this shit's trash, nigga."
Yeah.
And you remember when? Yo, we were at a restaurant. We just got there. We're in the fucking hood. Okay, they just told us, "Yo, y'all niggas might die here." Okay, be careful.
In this restaurant, Ezra found fucking cocaine just chilling, tanked up to the bottom of the fucking
This trip
toilet
was
cover.
hangover.
This guy
It really was.
this man was a fucking Ezra is a
6'5".
pilot, okay, or not a pilot, a plumber.
Yeah.
Okay. So when he saw that the toilet wasn't properly working, he opened it up,
Yeah.
looked down, he's like, "Let me fix it." What the fuck?
Yo.
Let me put that
Found
right
6
back.
bags of
Immediately,
coke underneath the
Like,
friggin'
I'm not
toilet
supposed
thing.
to see this.
And then
right
in that
away,
same
bro.
establishment, we're looking at the fucking menu, and we're like, I don't know. And somebody's like, "Oh, there's another place called Bertrand up the street that's might be a little bit better." We're like, "All right, we'll check that out." Instead of just leaving gracefully, this nigga gets up and she's like, "Are we leaving?" He's like, "Yeah, man, this place is fucking trash." And the waiter's standing right there, and I'm like, "We're dead. This is how we die."
Yo, I didn't even think about it like that, to be honest. Like, yo, we're out of here.
And he
dog.
repeated it too. She's like,
Yeah.
"What?" He's like, "It's trash."
I'm like, it's
man."
not good. The food is not good here, bro. We need to leave.
While Marlon and I are halfway through our blood, still sitting here like,
Shit,
we
bro,
still
yeah.
gotta finish our drinks,
That was
bro.
kinda- yeah.
Finish our Savannahs.
That was kind of crazy. My bad. So, that was kind of crazy.
And he just cuts.
Yeah, I know. I definitely.
was
And it was
dying.
honestly, it was a good decision because Bertrand was crack. He
And
was-
then when we walked
But
in
learning
there was
that-
a
but
bunch
see-
of goons playing pool in the front.
Right.
oh yeah, that's
But this is
true.
about to turn into a Jackie Chan scene. bro.
Exactly. He's gonna break that shit over his knee and shit.
But that was one of those learning moments, right? Where we're like, oh, okay, that's a Dukeism.
Yeah.
And that's where I was like, yeah, he likes what he likes, and he'll let you know what he likes. And if he doesn't let you know, then don't even attempt.
And he's not a morning
You
person.
know?
Yo, that's crazy.
Duke is not a morning person. That's
crazy.
That nigga will come out like, "The egg's not done?" I'm like, "Good morning, Duke." He's like, "Oh, my bad. Yeah. I'm like, "God damn, nigga."
Nah, you're right. So,
Nigga walked out, "The egg's not done?"
I
I'm
wake
like,
up. I
"Oh
wake
my
up like
God."
a father of five, dog. You know.
Like, "God damn, nigga. Are you the baby of the family?" This is baby of the family energy.
Actually, you're not wrong. So definitely
Are you the youngest?
no. Before last, but because I'm the only boy, I got babied a lot.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you
I
get
can
away.
tell, brother.
You get away with a lot of shit. Yeah, niggas are on me too.
I can tell, nigga.
Especially about like
I was
okay.
like, "Oh, I'm old. Look at the things I'm policing him on."
Yeah, no, it was crazy because even like
so
I was
good.
like, no, I need my specific soap and this is this, and they're like, they looked at me crazy. I was like, no, of course I packed my soap. What are you crazy? And they're like,
Because the first thing we heard when we came off the plane is expand your expectations. This nigga said, no, I need this type of soap. I need to bathe at this certain time.
Yeah, well, we needed that. I needed a shower. Oh, man, that was nice. That first shower was incredible.
Oh, it felt so good.
It was so nice,
It
bro.
was fucking rank coming off that plane.
Bro, just ripe. Just ripe.
Fucking green,
man.
dog.
Just fume. Like, I had the green fumes on me and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
It was crazy.
Definitely see the older
Smelling
lines.
like Singapore noodles from London.
Facts.
Oh,
Crazy.
my
Just
God.
dripping it all over yourself on the plane
And
and
I had
shit.
pooped all over myself like the whole flight. So
Yeah.
I was like, yo,
Yeah,
dog,
that shit stays.
But
Yeah.
here's the
Little
funny thing.
particles in
This
the
guy was farting into his chair thinking, oh, it's getting absorbed. It's not
absorbed.
going nowhere.
Dog.
But
I didn't understand that it would disperse sideways.
Yeah, that chair gave up.
I didn't smell shit, so I was
backwards.
like, oh, I'm super
So,
Gucci. I'm getting
yeah.
away with this. I got the blanket over me.
The person that gets it the most is behind you.
Yeah.
And then the people
They
beside you
died.
get a neck.
They died.
Those two old people were
never got
fucking
up.
feeling it. They look like colonizers. They deserve it.
Yo, but honestly, on the way back though, you and this lady behind us were battling for farts. It was crazy. Like, yo,
Those-
boom here, it's like boom back there. I'm like, yo, I'm about to die on
Playing
this
battle
flight.
shit.
No, but remember when there was this one lady that fucking just during the like when everybody was sleeping and it was full dark cabin.
Oh,
that one lady just
yeah.
opens up the freaking
The
window.
Oh
light.
yeah. Oh
And
my.
it just lit
Right
up the
behind
whole
me.
cabin.
Norm snitched on her.
I was like, oh.
They came and
I'm
told
like,
her
all
to
right,
close that
Karen.
Good.
All
'cause,
right,
bro,
let's do this. 'Cause
You
I
were
looked at
not
her.
the only one.
Dog, that's
I was-
the only window open, and the beam of light coming through was like Cyclops,
It was
bro.
That's how you know
insane.
the sun is such a powerful thing.
Yeah.
Because the way it lit up that whole place up.
Bro.
And what was nuts was I was purposely trying to speak loudly. Like, are you for real? Yo,
Oh, those ones.
Yeah.
are you really gonna this what?
Are
And
you
then
serious?
Bro, it was not.
I didn't know they had the color changers on the windows.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. But then you're not the only one complaining. People are turning around like, "Are you joking me?" Because everyone was asleep at this point.
Yeah.
So it's like it just made no sense for her to do that. I'm turning around looking at her like, and she's like, "Nah."
I almost didn't make the trip. Remember, I lost my passport.
Oh my god.
I forgot about that.
Lost my passport so my adventure began at 10 a.m. the morning of the flight.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, all right, time to pack. Because remember we were talking about packing, and you guys like, oh,
Yeah,
start
yeah.
packing from days. I'm like, packing schmacking. It takes me an hour.
Jesus.
And then I go start packing at 10 a.m. And we're in the group chat talking about like making sure we have everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, let me get my passport. I go to the passport I've been looking at for weeks. It's an old passport. I'm like,
Ain't no
nigga.
way, dog.
I'm like, oh, okay, light. I'm like, I seen it from here somewhere. Start looking around. What I got, you know when you like check the two places you know for sure it
would
should be?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you've done checking those two places.
Yeah. The
That's when I
panic?
started going, huh.
Your heart starts beating. It's like, no. No.
I'm like, don't panic yet. Recheck the two places.
Okay, all right.
Recheck the two places. Panic sets in.
Yeah.
I said, all right.
fuck,
Okay.
fuck.
All right.
Oh my God.
That's when
Oh
I started
my
asking
God.
my girl.
Oh,
I'm like,
shit.
have
This
you
is at
seen
10
my
a.m.
passport?
10 a.m. The flight's at what time again?
Flight's at
9, right?
9
p.m. Okay.
So then now I'm like, okay. Think, where did you see it last? I'm like, I haven't seen this thing in months. Like,
Since Dubai.
yeah. Like, I haven't seen this thing in months. And so I start like looking around. Then I start getting depressed. I start thinking about, oh shit, they paid for my ticket. Oh shit, well I have to reimburse. Oh shit, they paid for the hotel. Do I have to reimburse that too?
Oh,
Oh
shit.
shit, they're paying for food too. Do I have to reimburse that? Like, I start thinking about all the activities that were
Cha-ching,
planned
cha-ching,
with
cha-ching.
us
Yeah.
in mind, and I'm just like, fuck. And I was looking forward to it all week. I was just depression was setting in.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, I know that there's like a way you can expedite passports, but it's usually 24 hours. I'm like, maybe if I get it expedited from early, I can get it early tomorrow morning. They might be able to change my flight to a later flight. I can catch up with them afterwards.
Yeah.
I'll just have to travel alone.
Right.
And I'm like, okay. I call up and I find out they have like an emergency thing where if you can prove your flight is at a certain time, then you're good.
Jesus.
But you just have to pay $500
For everything.
because it's like a 200 something fee for losing your shit,
Yeah.
and then 300 the normal fee for like
Just getting it expedited.
getting it done plus being 10 years.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, fuck it, man. start doing the whole process. I had to travel to Saga, wait after filling out the application, go somewhere else for an hour, go back,
Oh my god.
get the passport now, and I'm finally good. Then I had to go home, pack quickly to get there because you guys were like, "Oh, I'm getting there at 7:00."
Yeah.
I got back home at 6.
Jesus Christ, man.
So I pack, jump back in the car. Like there's no moment of rest or mental rest.
And you're also still coming from work, no?
Yeah.
You worked
Yeah.
at too, so
Yeah,
that's just,
I had the radio in the morning. I came home and
you
that's
didn't
when I
take your
found out.
nap, nothing, bro.
Didn't take my nap. I was gonna
Jesus.
take. I had the whole day planned out. I'm like, I'm gonna get home. I'm gonna pack,
Yeah.
sleep, get some food, hang out with my girl. She's already sad I'm leaving.
Yeah.
We can watch a movie.
Yeah. Something
then I'll
nice, you
go.
know?
Didn't
Nope.
get to do none of that.
Bro.
None of that.
Oh my god. But
And
you,
I didn't even tell you guys because I'm like, I'm gonna let these guys know when I get there. I'm like,
it's one of those like I don't need the
I
added
don't
stress.
need to add stress to you guys
Yeah.
at that moment. I'm like, you guys are chilling. Everybody thinks everything is Gucci.
Yeah, and also that moment you don't want dumb questions either. It's like, are you
Oh,
sure
yeah,
it's not there?
Yeah, that's that too. I don't have time for that.
Exactly.
And it'll actually get me more frustrated.
That's exactly what I mean. I don't need that.
Like
I don't-
it's all the obvious questions that you've already worked out
Yeah,
that
yeah.
everybody feels is just a courtesy.
exactly. Oh my god.
Dang.
But you pulled it off, bro.
You did it, bro.
Yeah.
I was so amazed because, like, I look at that and be like, oh, that's something I would do. You know?
Facts.
And I've done that.
Big Nor moment.
And
Really?
it was like,
Shit.
I just got off. Did you know there's such thing as passport probation?
No. What the fuck did you do, man?
Yeah.
So I had lost one. I had lost a second one.
All right.
And I had damaged a third one.
Bray, how do you damage a passport, bro?
It was just wet. I got it wet.
Freaky ass nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I got
It's just fluids.
Yeah, man.
I don't have to say what kind of fluids it is.
Yeah, my DumDum was so wet, bro. And then
Dum.
Title.
we still find a way to put boom boom into the freaking into the titles every time. But yeah, no. So when I went to finally get another one, they're like, "Listen, man, 2 lost ones and a damaged one.
Yeah.
We get it. You're selling them on the black market. We can't trust you anymore." I'm like, no, I seriously lost them all.
Yeah.
I even had to I
Doesn't help
found.
that you're Asian too.
Well, yeah.
That's crazy.
I found one and I brought it back and I showed them like, listen, so I'm back down to one lost, one damaged.
Yeah.
So literally, I just lost one. One was an accidentally damaged. I'm in good standing, right? But they gave me a 6-month passport first. Then they gave me a year.
Damn.
And then after that, those ones expired. Then they gave me a 2-year.
It's like they're
After
after
the 2
parents
year-
making sure
Literally,
you check
yeah.
in more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So after the 5 year, after the 2 year, they gave me the 5. After the 5-year expired, I finally got a 10-year. So it took me
10
like
years where it's at.
it
Yeah,
took me
10
almost
year, got
10
10
years to get my 10-year back. Yeah,
Jeez,
That's nuts,
man.
man. Yeah, this is my second lost passport. So third one, it's a wrap.
Third
Nah,
one,
this is
probation, bro.
All my passports used to be with my mom. Like, you know, she has the envelope with everything, birth certificates and all that stuff,
yeah.
right? But now it's like I'm an adult, so I'm like, let me hold on to my shit.
I'm thinking about it right now. I don't know where my password is.
Oh my god! All right, man.
Really, because we moved as soon as. The
Oh
day I
my
got-
God.
The day I got home,
Holy shit!
I was moving.
This guy is something else, man. You have to be
You
on
know, the
probation
moment
too,
you
bro.
got home, you moved, did a comedy show. Oh no, that was the next day. That was
Yeah, the next. Well, the next day was when we got the actual movers. So I got home, packed some stuff, went to the house, painted all night, and unpacked things. Went to sleep at around 1. Woke up at 4:30. Did the radio show. Went home, packed, and then the guys came at 12 and moved everything, and then we had to unpack everything.
Bro,
afterwards.
when I hear about these things, I just get anxiety and just get overwhelmed. Like, no.
And then I had the comedy show at night.
Yeah.
And then you went to the wrong one.
I
You
went
went to the
wrong
wrong
venue 'cause I was
one.
so tired.
Yeah.
And I was thinking it was that venue the whole week, so I didn't even double check
Oh.
because I was in such a rush.
Yeah.
And then I get there, I'm like,
Oh my god.
I see her post like the chalkboard. I'm like, that's not at this venue. They don't have a chalkboard. And then I so I sped back over there.
Yeah.
Luckily, I got there right before Norm was going on
Yeah.
because I didn't want a headline. And I did my time. I killed it too. Shit,
Nice.
that was a good set.
That was a good set.
Well,
Good
tired
room.
too. Just fuck.
That was a good crowd, man. Good room.
Yeah, you guys move a little crazy. Too crazy for me still.
Content over everything, brother.
Yeah, no.
COE.
COE for sure. COE for sure. And I can't wait to get the content from the trip.
Listen, you gotta get used to this type of stuff. Think about Kevin Hart and those type of guys. They're doing 5, 6, 7 things in a day.
You're
man.
right. You're right. You're
You know what I mean?
right.
They're flying here, flying there, and still got to do shit. So it's like
You're
really
right.
just training yourself for those later moments.
Yeah, you're 100% right. And how do people, like, I guess significant others kind of take it? Are they used to it?
Yeah, like my girl doesn't like it, but I mean, she knows what she signed up for.
Okay.
I kind of have those talks beforehand.
Yeah.
Like, yo, my job schedule isn't normal.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of always working, and things could pop up. I might fill in for somebody here.
Yeah.
I might fill in for somebody there. I might, you know what I mean? Like you're home, and it's weird when you're home the majority of the day. Like
Yeah.
especially before the radio, I was home like all day, and then I have a comedy show at nighttime or whatever. So it just kind of seems like you're a bum.
Like you work at night.
I wake
yeah.
up and I wait till night.
I wait till night to work, and
And also your job looks fun, so it looks like you're just having fun.
exactly.
Yeah,
it just
they don't
looks like
realize
fun.
that hanging out at the club
Is part of the
after and
job.
talking is part of the job.
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what's gonna
My
get you the
girl
next
wants
booking.
me home immediately,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I'm barely ever doing the hang, which is hurting me.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like, if you had a job where like your girl's coming home at like 7, 8. And then you have your job at 9, 10. It's like you're not really getting any time
Yeah.
together. You know what I
It's
mean?
tough.
So
And then you gotta wake up in the AM.
yeah, then
for
you gotta
the
wake up in
morning
the
show.
AM.
Yeah, and then you start seeing, I never see you anymore.
Yep,
And
yep.
it's like,
You know that's
My girl been
honestly
texting me,
why
I
I
miss
didn't
my
want my girl
boyfriend.
to. I didn't want to move in with my ex just because I was like, oh, if we live together, the expectations are gonna rise, and I won't be able to meet those expectations. So the distance actually allows me to
It's less
do what I
glaring.
need to do
Yeah.
without having the pressure of another person's expectations. So I left. I was like, hey man, you stay there, I'll stay here. If we move in together, the combined rent prices will be one smaller crib. So let's have 2 places in 2 different cities.
Yeah.
And it seemed like it was working.
Until it wasn't.
that says it all.
Until it wasn't.
Until they were like, no, okay, we're
But
eventually
who's
gonna
to say it
move.
would have worked even if you guys did move in with each other? You know what I mean? Like, 'cause I think it's like it's more glaring, like you're saying, like when you're actually in the same home, because now you know schedules, you know when person's out a little bit later or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And if she's in another city, you don't really have to explain.
Yeah.
I was out an extra 15 minutes. She just thinks you're home when you're home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or she doesn't even care to think. It's just like he'll call me when he calls me. But
Yeah,
when
exactly.
you're at home waiting,
Yeah.
that's when it's like, oh, okay, that's
Home waiting and
Yeah.
bored, especially.
home waiting board. And now you know my exact schedule at all times, so now you can choose when
that
you
pressure,
want
man.
to be slotted in.
Yep.
And it's just like I remember there were times when I'm like, man, I don't want to tell you my schedule, so I could figure out where I want to place you, as opposed to you saying, nope, you could insert
Yep,
me here,
yep.
here, here,
Yo,
here, here, here. And it's
yep.
like
Yeah.
now it's on you now.
Especially when you're used
know?
to your alone time and like
yeah,
I think that's so important. I remember hearing the story of Mark Norman. He's like, I was dating this girl, and he was flying out, or he's coming back from some gig he did out of state, right? So he's like, okay. He had to lie about the flight because one time he told her, hey, my flight comes out this time. She's like, perfect. Come to my house as soon as you get off the flight. And I'm like, that is the worst thing you ever want to do. Like after a long ass flight, just come hang out with me for 3 hours, and then we can do this. It's like you have no time to yourself. It's like, oh my god, that shit is just fucking dreadful,
yeah,
man.
that's nuts.
But yeah, speaking of relationships though, we saw something in the news that I feel like, first of all, I think it's fake, but it was sent to me by a few people. I don't know why they sent it to me exactly, but Druski and Rubi Rose, they've announced their relationship, that they're together, and people are saying that it's fake. People think it's not real. What are your thoughts on it?
I just seen another article of like her actually with another dude.
What?
I don't know if it was real or not, but it was an older man. And I was like, oh shit, this is. I feel Rubi Rose is just for the streets.
yo, her tweets,
The old tweets, right?
her old tweets that have been coming up
Bro,
are absolutely insane.
fuck the Druski situation. That's the better conversation. Is she a victim? I wish I had the X-Files music because
She is, but she's also not, because like there are tweets of her admitting that she's lying to these guys about her age.
oh shit, I didn't see that.
She's like, sometimes you gotta lie to get flown out to a football game, or sometimes you gotta lie to athletes or something along those lines.
Whoa.
And like, I feel like it's so dangerous, especially when you already give off an older look and people think you're older.
Yeah.
Like, I understand, like, I was in high school once. I remember when girls used to use fake IDs, guys use fake IDs to get into clubs and shit like that. I didn't really think anything of it then. I still kind of don't.
Yeah.
But I mean, I want to know what it is for guys moving forward. Like, do we have to like retain ID? I think retaining ID is like the only option these days, because you really don't,
You don't really
know.
know. If it's a stranger, I mean, yeah, but that's just
And then you get caught up 10 years down the line.
Yeah.
Because you didn't know. And it's
then
not,
your story's so shaky,
bro,
that it's
and then
not
people
believable.
go, oh, you didn't ask her?
Exactly.
You didn't check her ID. And it's like, what relationship have you ever been in?
Yeah.
Where you took the person's ID
That's
first?
nuts, yeah. But I think in a situation like Ruby, now that the tweets are coming out, I think it's gonna kind of maybe vindicate the people that are being called predators.
I don't know.
I think people like Travis, 21, you could say, no, she lied to me. She told me it was this age, and we all believed her.
I don't know. It's shaky, man.
It is
Especially when it
shaky,
comes to
bro.
cancel culture. It's like, once
Yeah.
you do wrong, you do wrong.
Yeah.
And people don't really care about the nuances of it. It's very black and white. You did
Shit,
wrong.
man.
I don't care what. You should have known.
Yeah.
You should have figured it out. What do you guys even talk about? How do you guys relate to each other? Like, there's so many things
Yeah.
that people can say as to why you should have known.
Nah, I know, but yeah, and also like hindsight's 2020, but that's just bullshit. And also, there's a lot of footage coming out too, like the Vlad interviews. Those are looking kind of shaky in the light as well.
Oh
Like
my
her kind of
God.
saying, "Oh yeah, like this person in the past."
A
And then-
long time ago,
yeah.
she said.
And then
a
he's like,
long
he's like,
time ago,
it
you're
couldn't be that long
21.
ago. And he's like, "Well, I mean, when I was young, I mean, I can't say that." And she's like smiling, and I'm like, "Oh wait, this is devious."
And she's saying it like, this is the thing. She's clearly a clout chaser, right? Maybe more so in her younger days than when she started rapping.
Sure.
But I mean, for a young girl in high school, I really expect that.
Yeah, and she
Yeah.
came from a good home. Like,
Yeah.
her dad's a dentist. Her mom is like, I think maybe.
You can tell, suburb girl wanting the hood man.
Yeah,
Like, it's a very classic
we
story.
all know that girl, but that's
And it's
just like,
always the same girl dating a
terrible.
25-year-old when she's 17 in high school.
Oh wait, hold on.
And yeah, I don't know, man. It's very weird times that we're in. A lot of morality police and like people just forgetting when they were younger.
Yeah.
Conveniently. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
a lot of shit that people used to try to get away with. You're always gonna try to be older than you are
Yeah.
in high school. And when you get out of high school, you're trying to be younger than you are. You know what I mean? It's like, it's such a flippening that happens. You
That-
grow
that
up your
second one
whole
is-
life as a child and you
Yeah.
want to be an adult.
That second one is nasty.
Becoming an adult and you're like, I want to revert back to no responsibilities.
I know, but like lying about your age is sick. Like
That is nuts.
you're older, you're lying about being younger.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
nasty. Like, my
that's
industry
nasty
age.
work.
That's disgusting.
That's nasty work.
That's so gross.
super nasty.
I've always thought about trying, I can if I want to. I can get away with this.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, but like,
But I'm like, no.
Feels
There's
icky, right?
it doesn't feel good. You may get away with a 1-2 thing, but like at the end of the day when you gotta look yourself in the mirror, you're like,
exactly.
Only
Who
place
am
I
I?
ever made myself younger is on the ball court.
true.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just ask me how
Can't say
old I
that you're
am.
a
Like,
phenom.
I'm
Yeah, yeah.
14. Oh my God, he's going to the
Going
league.
to the league.
He's going to the league. This
Going
guy's
to the
amazing.
league.
My boy Ron Jossel has this funny story about he was in Vegas and his buddy was trying to get him to go get fake ID so that because he was only 19 at the time and they were trying to get him to go into the casinos and he was like, I don't give a fuck about casinos. And then he was passed by the Street Fighter tournament and he loves Street Fighter. He's really good at it. He's like, but you had to be under 18 to join. So he got a fake ID to be underage
Freaky
in
guy.
Las Vegas.
Nice.
So he could join this Street Fighter tournament and he won.
That's acceptable, I think.
And then all these guys that were facing him were like, no, he's old. He's an old man. And he's
That don't
just
mean
like,
shit.
no, I'm Samoan. And you're like, oh. Sorry.
That don't even mean shit in video game world because little kids will slap your shit out online. So
Exactly.
that don't mean nothing. The age thing. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I think that's the only time it's acceptable. That and like amusement parks. Try and get your kids in
for free, like,
for cheaper or some shit.
Or like a
mom
restaurant
always
buffet.
tell me I'm
Student discount.
Yeah.
Student discount. Yeah, I don't think I've ever
child
had that. I
discount.
don't think my mom ever told me you're this.
My
age
mom
today.
been told me, yo, you're this age.
Yeah.
Bare time.
Actually, no, my sister did that for bus fare.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah,
Back in the day, it's
bus
like,
fare back in the
you're
day.
this old pay. I'm like, okay, like 50 cents bus fare.
Facts.
Joke, man.
Oh, the time I get on, like, hopefully I'm not taking the bus past 65, but like if ever like I'm on the bus trying to get the senior discount, they're like, no sir, you're not a senior. I'm like, please, believe me, I'm 75 in Asian years.
Like, you're 35, sir.
Hilarious. Another thing too, obviously we never talked about what we did on our platform, the Drake and Kendrick beef. At this point, obviously the dust is settled. Safe to say Kendrick won, yes?
Yeah,
Okay.
Kendrick won for sure.
absolutely.
Why do you guys call me a Drake hater though?
Because you are.
That's not true.
But you are.
But I'm not though.
You're the
I've never
quintessential
called you a
Drake
Drake
hater.
Quintessential?
You accept everything on the K Dot side and question everything on the Drake side.
It's so funny.
That is
you
a
say
Drake
this.
hater.
I have friends that say the exact opposite.
Oh, they're liars.
One of
No,
you guys have to be lying.
I feel like
name one thing you question about Kendrick.
no things. I think this is what happens. Things shift when you're not the one that
took
like. Listen,
You got me.
when you're the least to like in our room, you're the one that likes Kendrick the most.
Yeah.
In that room, you're probably the one that likes
Kendrick the least.
Kendrick the least in comparison to them.
Yeah, it's exactly. And also,
So,
like,
like,
I'm a
it-
bigger
it-
Drake fan because my one friend, he hates
I think
Drake.
you're just a contrarian.
You think so? Nah, I'm not really
I think you're just a contrarian.
'cause I really
think
like
because you're
Drake.
in that room and you know how much they love Kendrick, you're like, fuck that nigga. I ain't following you niggas. And then when you're with
Maybe.
us, you're like, they like Drake, fuck that nigga.
He's the guy that's like, hey, we're all looking at the camera, but he's just like on the side.
Duke is the devil's advocate. Duke is the devil's advocate.
That's one thing I learned about Duke. He don't look at. If there's one thing I know about Duke now is he don't look at camera lenses.
Yo,
he
that's
will
a
look
fact.
to the side,
look away, man.
beyond.
Gotta
He'll
look
never
away.
look at the lens.
But nah, yeah, it's interesting you say that.
How much do you think Kendrick won by? If we're doing it out of 10.
The thing is, the reason why I think Kendrick won is because he beat Drake at his game. Going into this, I was nervous for Kendrick.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I know Drake to be an assassin. I know that he's great when it comes to bars and he can make the hits.
Yeah.
You are going to lose. But Kendrick did exactly that.
I'm still of the elk that Drake had the better rapping. Kendrick had the better strategy and had the better timing. The timing of everything and more scathing disses. Drake's disses were like mixed in with, like, there was nothing on Kendrick's side that was as weak as you wear size 7. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's super frivolous. That's not something he
Yeah.
can control.
Yeah.
It's short jokes or whatever.
Exactly.
And they were littered throughout every diss as
Yeah.
if he had nothing else to say.
Exactly.
But it could have been just him being comedic and witty
No.
like Drake does. But for me, it's like Kendrick is going at your psyche. Like,
Bro.
he's going at your inner child.
Yeah.
He's going at your family and
He's going
breaking
at
down the
your skin
dynamics
color.
of your growth.
He's addressing everyone.
He's addressing you from a very philosophical standpoint where you are just throwing stones at the sins that he's caused.
Yeah.
But he's explaining how you became so sinful. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
when a man can break you down to that point and look at it, it just seems like, oh, he's way more evolved than you as a person.
And it's so
Drake
upsetting.
used to. I feel like Drake disses in the same manner that the internet disses in comments.
They both do.
But then when Kendrick responded, it was like layered and deeper. It was like, no, he's a real. This is like a real writer penning a full published
and that's what made me so upset
or
because
interview.
I know Drake's pen. You know what I mean? That's what made me so upset. I'm like, bro, you're talking about short jokes and oh,
Well, we
is this.
can't discount some of the bars that were absolutely
Sure, but we
fucking
know Drake to be lethal. You know
He
what I
had
mean?
some lethal ones in there. It's just too much
he?
peppered in with the light shit.
What was the
like,
lethal shit?
Lethal is, we get it, we got it. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. We get it that you like to put gin in your juice.
You see what I mean?
We
But
get that you think that you're bishop in juice.
That
Is
was so
but
hard,
Those
bro.
lines
I know.
are so layered.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Stay in that pocket. That's what I'm saying. That's when
Stay in that pocket.
Family Matters, right? That's the second or third part.
verse.
That's what I'm saying. When I got to the third part, I'm like, let's go. And
Third
then
verse is where it was at.
But I'm like, why do we have to wait till this point, Drake?
Because he gets into the comedy bag at the same time as getting into the skating
You
bars.
can't be funny if you're
the
losing.
man saying, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody go give him a Grammy right
yeah.
now. Where's your uncle at?
I want to
talk to the man of the house.
That's funny.
Like,
That's fire.
It's funny, but it's just like, it's still like, ooh.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's his
More
version of Kendrick's opening song in Euphoria.
Yes.
Where
Same
it's like,
vibe.
let me hit you with the soft, but it's still gonna hit hard.
Same vibe.
But I feel like he should have even like separated that song and had that as
3 separate songs.
That was like the song that he could have dropped after They Not Like
Because that's
Us.
what Kendrick was doing better than him that he didn't realize. Kendrick's not dropping full songs every time.
Yeah.
Sometimes 616 in LA is one verse.
Yeah.
It's just one verse, one stream of consciousness for like 2 minutes and a half.
Yeah.
And he could have done that with those 3 tracks on Family Matters, split it all up, especially because we want to hear him just talk to Kendrick.
Yeah.
If he had done that first verse, connected it with it made it transition into the third one, and then made the second one its own thing, where he's dissing Rick Ross, A$AP Rocky, Weeknd, Cash. Make that its own little throwaway.
You know what? You're right.
And then put those first and third verse together.
Imagine he made Family Matters a 3-pack. Like I'm saying, like you put out a single,
Facts.
you click on it, you see 3
Scary
tracks.
Hours.
Already people can be, oh shit, he made 3 songs. And then you get to it, okay, he's addressing Cash. He's addressing this. And then the third song is addressing Kendrick.
Kendrick alone?
Dog, the score would have changed so much.
Because Kendrick would have just dropped one track that night right afterwards.
And then people would have said,
still been
he's attacking multiple different songs.
Yeah.
You have to give him more credit for that.
He could have released it
Fucked
as a
himself,
Miller Boyette Productions. Like he could have done like fucking Family Matters, Full House, and Perfect Strangers.
But he did drop another song that no one is talking about.
Which one?
Buried Alive 2.
Oh.
No one is talking about this song because he only put it on Instagram, and that was another slip. He dropped it to promote Family Matters.
Yes.
And he shouldn't have done that.
No.
He should have put it as his own thing because it's a comedy. He's imitating You're in a pine box.
Yeah.
Like, I would come and throw dirt on top. Like, he's just... And it's the song that they have together.
It is, yeah.
So I'm like, nah, bro. If you had dropped that by itself, waited, he drops... Meet the Grams, then you drop Family Matters right afterwards. Oh my God!
I think
we're having a completely different discussion.
Or I think what I would have liked is using that Buried Alive intro, or snippet or whatever as an intro for the track that he's addressing Kendrick. Like back to my 3-pack.
Yes.
That would have been a way more
Yeah.
thing. In the front of the disc to Kendrick, I'm putting this
and
Buried
get
Alive.
rid of that second verse, the drill verse.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Why did you do this, Drake?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, dog.
Yeah, man.
You like, bro.
It's all strategy, bro. It's all strategy that he lost
just-
on. Even the planting the fake story, like you gave him ammo to put out more lyrics, and
even-
regardless of if it's the truth or not,
Yeah.
the song slaps.
And even that theory is shaky as well because he went from saying, "Oh, who gave you that information? That person's a clown." And now you're saying,
No,
"Oh,
I don't
gave you
think
that
he was talking
information."
about that information because remember he got way more than that. Because also it was the gloves and all that shit.
Yeah.
So I think he was referring to the gloves and stuff. Like, if that's true that he did plant it, because my thing is like, yo, they're going crazy with it right now. I don't know if you've been seeing on Twitter. There's some Ebony something page that just popped up and had a video of all the items, and they're cross-referencing it. They're saying that it's Kendrick making a different account because now if you type in the name of that Twitter account, Kendrick's account also pops up.
Ooh.
And they're saying that in the Twitter API, like if you type in someone's name and they have multiple accounts, the other accounts will pop up.
Oh shit!
So they're saying that Kendrick's the one dropping this. And then in the video, bro, that same case that he put as Meet the Grams, which he took off DSPs, by the way.
The song or
the cover?
Oh yeah,
the cover's gone.
Apparently you can't have that. Like you have some prescription as art is what they're saying.
Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, well, in that same pack or whatever they got, there's a CN Tower. There's a little mini CN Tower statue in there and a CN Tower brochure pamphlet.
Like who?
I'm like, why would Drake have that?
So that to me was where I was like, okay, no, maybe it was a plant. Because why the fuck would there be?
Because you can go back to everything in that suitcase that they found, and link it back to a lyric.
Oh, I saw that people do that. But you know, I liked your theory a lot. had you really planned this, why didn't you film yourself doing this
Originally.
and then put it out to you rapping one of the
Planting
songs?
it,
Dog.
it would have been perfect. And then just
Strategy,
making
man.
a music video, putting them all in a suitcase.
Exactly.
And even if you
nonchalantly
didn't do
just
that,
rapping your shit.
even if you didn't, say they really got your shit. Nigga, go find duplicates and make the fucking video anyways. Niggas aren't gonna know the difference.
That's
This is
nasty.
war.
It is
This is
war.
war. Part of war is propaganda, bro.
Yeah.
Then how you can fool the other people into thinking you did a certain thing when you did it.
I
If
guess.
you go
I
get
would
those
rate that
items,
move, but I would get
duplicates, you wouldn't even know the difference.
I know.
If we saw that video, you would just believe that he really set that shit up.
Right, but if I
Right.
found out like years after, oh yeah, nah, it was not
How?
real. I don't know if it just came out in some interview, right? I would have looked at Drake different, like you nasty. man.
There's no way it would have ever came out because it's his word against theirs at that
I know,
point.
but let's say I don't know he eventually confessed or some shit about it, right? I would look at him
Super
different.
wild.
I'd be like,
Confess that later.
yeah,
It's super wild.
like guy's nasty.
Just take an
Drake.
L for no reason.
Yeah, because I'm assuming that everything Kendrick is saying is true.
But that's actually he would be fine
How so?
if he confessed it later on. People would just be like, "Fuck,
Oh,
got
you know,
us."
You're right. You're right.
Got us. That's a good move.
But I would be like, I really believe this nigga. You know what I mean?
It'd
So
be
I
too
feel-
late to
It'd be
even
too late,
remember
yeah.
the feelings you had.
I remember that.
And they would have been like,
Gemini,
man,
nigga, I remember you made me feel good, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
But nah, this has been the most entertaining, rap beef of my lifetime. So I'm grateful for
Any
it.
lifetime, brother.
it's spawning so much more beef though. It's so well, but it's continuing the beef that Cat
yeah.
Williams started in
Yeah,
the first
yeah,
place.
it is.
So.
Cat, man.
We don't need the game and Rick Ross. We
The
don't.
game Rick Ross is
You
gonna.
don't
be
need it, but it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be so hilarious.
Rick Ross responded with him eating cereal.
Actually, he responded with a video of him rolling around his airport hangar, and in the background you hear the In the Club instrumental, and he's rapping over it. So I think he's about to drop a song on In the Club.
Okay, that's kind. I want to hear that.
And
though.
I just told Norm, Norm didn't remember. The game is a backup dancer in that, if you want to call him that, because he's not in the song, but he's in the video dancing.
in the club. Shit. Okay, that's gonna be fire.
So if he says some shit like, "Nigga, you a backup dancer," like you got put on by 50 and now you beefed with him, all that shit, like,
That's fire.
and he's using 50's beat.
Shit. No, okay.
50 not gonna clear that.
Then maybe I do want that still.
50 not clearing that shit.
But okay, so we're approaching the 1 hour mark. Kevin, can you get the cups ready for silly shit? So the final segment, silly shit. You know what we do? We do a quick shot. You guys down for a shot?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We got Jameson today.
Oh shit!
I remember the first time I didn't tell that
There's one
person
more
when.
left.
Worst day of my life, man. Nigga said, "Tell me when."
Yeah.
I said, "All right, stop."
Yeah.
Stop. He's like, "Tell me when." I'm like, "I said stop." He's like, "No, tell me when." I'm like, "When?"
Half a cup of whiskey.
It's already half the cup.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
God damn,
What a fucking
nigga.
night, man. But all right, let's do a shot to open up silly shit.
Shout, cheers, gentlemen.
I'm gonna put some area checks on it.
God damn.
Yeah.
If you are a liquor brand, you can be right here for
Yes.
sponsorship of silly shit.
Yes, sir. Reason that drop. All right, first question again. These are
You didn't finish your
submitted.
shot, yo.
God damn it.
We got him. All right, so as you do that, I'm gonna read the first question. All right. All right, Jesus Christ, man.
I was hungover this morning. This is not good.
Hair of the dog. Would you rather have a white micro penis on a black person's body, or be 4 foot and have a 36 inches of clown feet? So it's not even me. It's just
Hold
big
up.
feet.
4 inches.
Yeah, you're black. You
4
have a 4
feet.
inch.
4
foot
feet,
penis.
but I have 36 foot size. Or I'm black with a micro penis that's Caucasian.
Yeah,
I'll take the micro penis Caucasian.
yeah. I think I'm gonna
By
go
the
with that
time
one.
she's in there, it's too late.
Exactly. We got her. Yeah. I'll take
Micro
that.
penis, Caucasian.
Unless she laughs at me and walks out, then it's over.
Yeah. I think,
Four-
almost got you there.
Or 4 feet with, what
got
was it,
vitiligo.
36 size
Exactly.
shoes?
Yeah, 40. You're 4 feet with 36-inch feet.
Yeah, you can get away with so much more.
With the black
With
and
being
micro.
tall and athletic and everything, but just having a small dick.
Yeah.
I think I would
And
get
it's
so
white?
much more material from like having a Caucasian micro
Yeah, because
penis.
he needs to have a white dick.
Like at
And
least if
then
she laughs at me or screams or something, then I'm
Yeah.
like, I can put this in a set.
And remember we just found those like those strap-on extenders that we were.
Oh yeah, the extendo cocks,
Extendo.
the extendo dum
The
dums.
extendo dum-dums.
Oh my god, I remember
Yo,
that.
I'm deceased glutes. I'll get that.
Deceased.
Swear to
Deceased
God, I'm
glutes, straight up,
deceased
bro.
glutes. I'll get that.
Fucking hell. All right, so question number 2 is: would you rather forever scream or moan to someone as a form of communication?
Say that one more time.
Forever scream
Yeah.
or moan as communication. I would moan as communication. A lot of white girls do that anyways.
Yeah. Valley. Smiley.
Yeah.
I just become Smigs. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll take the
Facts.
moaning.
I'll become OVO.
I mean, I think I could talk in DMX for the rest of my life.
Like scream.
What?
You know,
What the
yeah.
fuck's up?
And plus, like some people
Good.
scream in lowercase.
All right.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, shit, yeah. Honestly, I think I'll do the.
I would scream.
Yeah, I'll do a scream because even like.
Because you could find a lot of jobs as a man. Like I could be a drill sergeant. I could be. There's so many things. I could be Fat Man Scoop.
Yeah.
See, but you're
Like-
thinking about those times you're at work. Think about those down times, brother.
Oh,
You in church.
man.
I would.
Well, actually, church is probably a good place to scream.
I'd be a fucking pastor.
But at home, you try to chill out. Your wife try to chill.
Yeah. Or you're just by
Yo,
yourself.
she's like, "Good night, babe. Good night."
That's why I would only
But
date
that's
deaf
like-
women.
That's basically hilarious.
Can't hear me. Can't respond.
Oh, yeah.
I'm speaking on her behalf.
Inclusive.
very, very inclusive. All right, and then we got a third one here. All right, would you rather have gay strippers dancing on your coffin or be butt naked and have a dildo super glued on your forehead while your friends and family attend your funeral?
Gay strippers dance on my coffin because you didn't say if they're men or women.
Hey.
Hey.
Lesbians.
on my coffin doing the
Lesbians.
8-town stomp.
With the boosie fades.
It's just fucking young ma.
It's a bunch of Lil Wayne's.
All in suits and shit.
Lil Wayne lesbians.
Manny
It's
Fresh.
young ma and all her studs just fucking doing the Dougie on there.
All that shit. R.I.P. the real one, cuz.
They got the straps on.
Oh, my
It's,
God.
it's just a bunch of people that look like me dancing. In the
But nah, I think I'll keep it at that. So we got 3 of them. Yeah, that was it. So first of all, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having
for
us,
having
man.
us,
This is
bro.
fun.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was, and I kept you guys for a little longer. So
This is a great podcast that should be sponsored.
yeah.
Yes, tell him again. Tell him again.
Flashlight. Hurry up.
Well, listen, we'll take it. We will take it. It makes sense.
Yeah, you will.
Dick extendos.
DumDum extendos,
DumDum
baby.
extendos.
DumDum is a title. At this point, it has to be. But nah, man, thank you guys for coming on. Please plug anything you guys have to plug. It's coming out Wednesday.
Pornhub, micro penis. I'm the second search. Holla at your boy.
Okay. All right, gang.
Yep. I'm a lesbian.
Just
And you
coming
can
out.
find me
Same. Yeah, same.
on.
Lesbianist.com.
I like that.
That's where lesbians tell the truth.
Let's be honest. Atatakumpum.
Guys, dope.
It was so hard to say.
It's been so fun. Thank you for having us on.
Thank you, man.
I'm Morgan Freeman.
I'm Michael J. Fox.
And I'm Duke, man. And like I say every single week, you guys could have been anywhere in the world, but instead you decided to be here watching us. So for that, I'm super grateful.
Well, it could have
Again-
just came on, like, as a recommended.
What's that? Hey, let's just share. But again, keep telling a friend to tell a friend, and then we'll be back in 2 weeks. We out.
Ooh.
Bing bang.